What's good, Dennis?
I understand.
Welcome to episode 106 of Menace and the Man. Stan the Man,
Oh,
Dennis the Menace Bermudez.
oh, oh yeah, raise the roof.
How you doing today, Dennis?
Doing pretty good, Stan. Something you might not know about me. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 2 days straight.
2 days?
3 sessions.
Today?
No, I've done 3 sessions so far in the last 2 days.
I know, but did you train today?
Yes.
Okay. What do you, all gi?
All gi.
What's bringing this about?
I told you, Buzz. I gotta lose some weight. And working out to lose weight isn't enough drive for me right now. So I feel like getting in shape to kick ass is a good enough reason.
Who are you going to beat up?
People in the gym, and then I'm gonna chase a world title.
In jiu-jitsu.
Why not?
Okay. I like that.
You know,
That's what I like about you. You got goals.
make some money, become a little bit relevant. You know?
A little bit more relevant. Well, you don't feel like you're relevant anymore?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just yeah.
You're Dennis Bermudez. What are you thinking?
So because like when you're on the treadmill, you're like, oh, this kind of sucks. But like, if someone's on you trying to break your arm, you're like, can't let this guy break my arm.
Yeah. How do you feel cardio-wise? You're still always game to go, right?
Well, with cardio, right? If I I'm still in good shape. I think. I don't know. I haven't, but like, if like, let's say something fails, I just go to my back and I just chill for a second. Let them like act like they're working something and go, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hulk out.
So you being a wrestler always, do you feel like now you're comfortable on your back with your wisdom over the years?
Well, no, when I run out of gas for a second and like I go for something crazy, usually it doesn't work because I get like reversed or like, so now I'm on my back.
Did you watch this past weekend's fights?
Yes, I did. Did you?
I did. I didn't get to watch all of them, but I watched the ones that I wanted to watch. I'm sitting there watching. I'm waiting for the Mohawk. I'm waiting for Chaz Skelly to get it on, and apparently Chaz Skelly's opponent didn't fucking come out. You see this?
You told me he was fighting the card, and I was looking for him, and when I didn't see him, I wasn't like, oh, Chaz didn't fight, but now I'm pissed about it.
Apparently he was in the cage and was waiting to fight, and his opponent couldn't make it. His opponent suffered back spasms right before he was walking out. Have you ever had back spasms?
Yeah.
Would they prevent you from a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
A lot of people were saying like, "What the fuck is back spasms?" I was like, they're pretty crippling."
Yeah, but if you're having a back spasm, you aren't doing the proper things.
Well, that's the thing too. I haven't heard. Was he doing it during warm up? Did it happen because of nerves? Like, what happened there?
Like, whenever I've had back spasms, it's because I was like overworking, not stretching, and dehydrated. Like that combination. So that could be because like I was drinking the night before, then came in, or like you're supposed to be like a fucking fine, like you're supposed to be like a race car that week. Like everything's like polished, nice, like obviously some weight cuts, but nice and easy. Just
yeah.
Same.
But so
Chaz is in the ring, ready to fight.
In the ring, right in the cage, ready to fight.
No show.
No show. I mean, I could always do that. Why don't you drop Chaz the invite?
Wow.
He might have something to say, or at least like what the fuck was going on. I should have thought of that earlier. That he was obviously going to be a quick conversation piece. And then you saw a fight that I was looking forward to too. I didn't pay attention to the news cycle, but Jakar Close versus Luis Pena got scrapped because one of Close's cornermen tested positive for COVID.
Oof.
That was a really good fight, Jakar Close versus Luis Pena. The Violent Bob Ross.
Yes.
Did you see? So we'll start with Jared. Did you see Jared and that guy talking shit to each other?
Yeah, when I heard there was some shit talking, I was like, and then the guy came out to Mob Deep, like,
Shook ones.
Like, I rep Queens. I was like, nah, dog, you ain't Queens. So afterwards, I tweeted, like, at Jared Gordon showed whatever his name was, like, who really runs Queens.
Yeah. I always love watching Jared fight, and even that, you know, he said, like, I'm gonna take you down, I'm gonna hold you down,
fuck you up.
I
was like, that's yeah.
And then that's how the fight played out. So Jared,
he's one of the best guys at controlling you on the bottom, like on top, like for ground and pound.
And no wrestling background, right? Did Jared wrestle?
I don't believe so.
Something that you did mention to me, though, he did miss weight.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know.
By 5 pounds.
Oh man, I guess I should have tried to get Jared on as well, but it's slacking.
5 pounds, man.
5 pounds he missed by, yeah, it was a catch weight at 145, 150. Supposed to be a fight at 145. But then you see Arlovsky get choked out.
Yeah. That kid he was fighting, I think he's the real deal.
Yeah, that kid's tough. No.
I think that kid's gonna be a contender.
He's 27, so yeah, he's young, especially for a heavyweight. Now,
just the way he was moving, he had like this, like
he has 2 first-round stoppages and a second-round stoppage, so he's got 3 stoppages. He's probably about to get a top 15 type fight after beating Arlovsky.
Yes,
I'm into it. And his losses.
I thought he looked really good.
His losses were 2015 and 2016, so we're in 2021, so that's just the past. But yeah, I thought he looked really good. Arlovsky, tough loss. Now, do you know Phil Hawes at all?
No, I can't say I do.
But you know of him, correct? He is he's been at H Kickboxing for a little bit. He used to be like John Jones's sparring partner. We talked about him last week.
Oh yes. I know exactly who you're talking about.
It's like a super athlete, really talented.
Yes.
Yeah, so that dude picked up.
I missed his fight. I saw some of it.
I missed it as well, but he won. Chris Dawkins, the guy that Burt Watson said was really good, the kid from New Jersey, he just fucked the dude up.
Yeah, I missed that fight too, and then
he beat Olenek.
Right.
He fucking beat the shit out of Olenek.
You know what? I was watching Olenek's like on everybody's highlight.
Everybody's what?
Highlight.
Beating him up.
In terms of like
top
like a TKO or knockout.
Yeah, the top 7-ish. If you get to the top 7, top 10, you beat up Olenek to get there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
He's good though. You know how he's got.
I know he's good.
He's an NBA Ketlin. Oh no, so Charles Rosa. You did watch this fight.
Yes.
Wasn't a good night for us.
You know what? I liked how that went. I liked that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ketlin was like on top and took her down, but like she was doing absolutely zero with it. She was only hanging on.
You skipped Rosa. You just go right over Rosa?
You the one that you skipped it.
No, I didn't. I said Rosa versus our boy Charles Rosa lost.
Oh, I did see that one.
Yeah, Derek Minner. I missed that one. I missed Kuniskaya too.
The thing is with Charles Rosa and Derek Minner, what I saw in there is I don't think when people fight Charles Rosa that they're afraid of his striking.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I fought Jimmy Hedges, I'm like, there's no chance this guy can knock me out. So I'm not afraid of his striking at all. Like his kicks, sure, but his striking, I was like, go ahead, punch me. I don't like it's not knocking me out. Yeah. And it showed. I just like marched him down and crushed him. But with Rosa, I think guys do not respect his striking at all, and they just kind of.
Is that what happened in this fight?
Well, I think what happened is he just got kind of outmanned. It looked like Myra was stronger than him. He just looked like a tough wrestler that grabbed Rosa. He just wasn't able to get away. And then he was throwing out some submissions of that. He was getting close, but close submissions do not win fights.
Not at all.
Horseshoe. You either have to hit it or use it to get up.
What's that expression that they say? Horseshoes and hand grenades are the only things where getting it close matters.
Correct. Yeah.
Not in jiu-jitsu.
So, I mean, yeah, he had, like I said, he had a few, but, and then, he was, laying some elbows and stuff like that. He was using his position to try and do damage,
Right,
where.
Like I said, I missed the Vieira fight. You saw this fight.
Yeah, I did. Vieira won the first round. Then Kutakana, am I saying that right? Kunitskaya. Kept it on the feet and kind of won there. And then Vieira took her down, kind of like, if I take her down again, I'll win this fight. And she held her there for most of the round. But Kutakana was like throwing punches and like going crazy. And then with 15 seconds left, she reversed her and started landing some wild elbows. I was like, she definitely did more damage with reverse punches like this and then those 3 elbows than she did the whole round.
In dominant position.
Yes, but she did 0 with it.
Man, though. All right, yeah, continue.
For the jiu-jitsu match, it's you won the jiu-jitsu match because you got the 4 back points and then you just hung on for the round.
And now on to the main event. I like that, though. That's remember back in the day, I think it was Kevin Randleman versus Boss Rutan, or Boss Rutan versus somebody, where Boss Rutan won the fight off his back. He got taken down and was held down for 30 minutes. But in the 30 minutes, he did, and was throwing elbows and all types of shit, and the judges were like, he won.
Yeah.
The other guy took him down, but didn't do anything. But then the main event, I was just looking at the record. What's his name is right there for a title shot right now.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
It was kind of like whoever won was getting the next title shot, I thought.
Well, Ngannou's getting the next title shot, and then I guess...
that's what I meant, after Ngannou. And then actually,
someone else.
Who had the wait in line with John Jones.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. John Jones is due for the winner of that, so...
Yes.
But Derek Lewis is now, win your next fight, and you are fighting for the title again. Guaranteed. If not, you take a fight on short notice.
Hang on. I think Derek Lewis can chill until his title shot.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He could be the next replacement or...
Did you see that fight?
Yes, I saw that fight.
Blades to win it.
Didn't go there.
Should have stuck with that long jab and that calf kick for another round.
Yeah, or work your wrestling, bro. You got really comfortable in your striking.
Whoa, what do you think happened?
What do you mean?
He shot and got uppercutted and died.
But that's what I'm saying. That wasn't set up. If anything.
Very true. Very true. I had someone reach out dude, he's a good wrestler. What kind of wrestling was that?
Yeah, he had no setup for that particular shot, and he didn't have a lot of wrestling engagements right up to that had Derek Lewis worried.
He had a failed shot in the first round.
But he was doing good on the feet. He's good on the feet.
I know. He was doing good on the feet. He had Lewis rock for a second.
Yeah.
I think if he just stayed very long and just kept doing the feints and
it's one of those things, too, the learning curve that you see in MMA. Remember his last fight against Volkov, he died at the end from wrestling for 5 rounds. So now he's probably maybe I got to throw a little bit more punches before I start wrestling fucking people.
Well, I don't necessarily think it was that. I think if he could have it his way, he would take him down in the first 30 seconds. But it was the respect and the danger that was 6 feet in front of him that he had to, deal with.
But Derek Lewis is a problem.
And very so much because that's how the fight ended. Was that like, I'm kind of afraid.
If Derek Lewis can figure it out, like the ground that's gonna come with, I guess, Stipe, like, or the rematch with him and Ngannou, if they both swing for each other, that could be. He could be the guy who catches Ngannou on the chin.
Yeah, because if he touches you, you die, I think.
That's what it seems like. Or at least
flush.
Or Ngannou even, you beat him up a little, or not Ngannou, Lewis, you're going to beat him up a little bit. He's going to be all fat and looking like, oh, all right, I got him. And then you're going to come in. And
he plays possum.
Yeah, and then he throws one good, clean, crazy hook, and it just goes bang right in your face. And then people were, I know his corner and some people on the forums and shit were upset about the stoppage. And Derek, and even at the post-fight press conference, they asked him, like, what's up with that? Like, why'd you hit him so much? He was like, hey, man, my job is...
Yeah, it is.
The referee gets in there. Because he was out. He was out with the uppercut. He was... And hunched right over,
I mean, if you think, like, if you kind of think about it, like when I was playing football, right? Like a valuable person on their team, like I would try to like hurt that guy, like hit him my hardest, or you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to fuck that guy up so he can't play the rest of the game.
Yeah.
When you think about fighting, in general, and this is kind of a fucked up, super competitive mindset. Like all these motherfuckers are trying to take your spot at the title and hold the title. So if you could end his career, that's one less guy you have to worry about, like potentially taking your title or defending your title against. Again, that's a very twisted way of thinking, and I don't think he was thinking like that. But that's just like something that's out there. Yeah. Again, you're in a fucking fist fight.
But yeah, and even think of that when you're at 200, like the way knockouts happen at heavyweight. So if it happens at 145 even, and the referee doesn't get there.
Hang on. Derek Lewis put up a post. He said, damn, I want the Black History Month to be over so I can start shit-talking Curtis Blades from talking shit about me. So those 2 extra punches might have been like, yeah, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, all right, I can see that. When you talk shit, that's the type of shit that'll wind up happening.
Especially hits the home at, a little bit.
Yeah. So, PFL, I'm seeing is announced the new season.
I've seen guys, like, getting ready for it.
Any word from Chris Wade?
No word from Chris Wade.
Anthony Pettis is coming.
That would fucking suck. Kind of off topic a little bit, but still on topic. If, like, PFL never called Chris Wade back for like this next season, and then like he just was like, well, all right, I guess I'm gonna hang him up. That would suck.
And they're 1,000,000% going to use Chris Wade's super kick highlight promoting this upcoming season of the PFL.
From what I've seen, the company likes him. He's a yes man. They, they do a fight here on Long Island every single time. He gets the most fans probably to any.
Are they going to do one? Are they going to do one in April though? And New York's still not going to be open by then. They've only announced.
Probably not. They'll probably have to do they'll probably do them all in Florida.
They've announced.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What does it say this one's going to happen? The remaining season events. I'm not seeing a location. They're just saying April. And Bubba Jenkins versus Lance Palmer. They're doing.
Bubba Jenkins got signed to the.
They signed some good people. They signed some good people. They got Anthony Pettis is going to be the main event.
He came with PFL. I think you told me about that.
Where he's fighting Clay Collard. I don't know who that is. You remember?
He's at 55, 70, 45. I don't know.
I think 55, the 55 tournament.
Good for him.
So. But yeah, what was the other one that I saw? Oh, remember that? Wade almost fought him. Olivier Aubin Mercier.
Is he a Russian or Brazilian?
Canadian guy, trains with like GSP. He's going to the PFL as well.
I have no clue.
Well, the PFL is doing big things.
I mean, so what are your options in terms of big league MMA? You got the UFC, obviously. That's like, I'm gonna call that the main stage, and then PFL. You could make good money.
I would think the PFL right now, the Bellator.
I don't. Bellator.
They're probably paying on par a lot of guys with Bellator. You know.
I think a lot of them is kind of like, what was the UFC paying you? Okay, we'll do the same thing.
If not more, yeah.
Well, I mean, that gets added into. So it's my understanding, once the tournament stops, it's the equivalent of all those fights to the finale is $1 million.
No, but they're still paying you each fight, right?
Yeah. So you're very. So that 2-night fight, the quarters and the semis, I think that's when it starts. Like the $1 million starts there, I think. So that night you get, I think maybe 150,000 that night if you win both your fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at this upcoming.
And then you get the other 850 when you win the finale. And if you don't win the finale, you get like another.
Oh, so that's the $1 million. Yeah, I thought I remember hearing the $1 million was like 900,000, but I guess that's what it is. The $1 million is what you can win.
Yes, in the tournament.
Okay.
So I think the prelims they give you like whatever they're paying you. What about Roy McDonald? He's over there, right?
Roy McDonald's over there at 170. I think they picked up a couple of other names too. Verdum, I believe, is going to be doing heavyweight.
Yep. Verdum, Usman's brother, is that heavyweight?
Wow, that'd be a tough one. Verdum versus Usman's brother. Usman's brother's probably ready to crack him in the fucking face while young.
That one's an interesting one for me. Well, I've never really seen. I believe his name's Muhammad, or maybe they call him. But I've never seen him actually fight. I just see like the results.
Yes.
Like TKO, you
know. Big clubbing dude, wrestle fucks people a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. But yeah, I'm not seeing too much crazy news in the MMA world. What else is there? You see the one guy, Ottoman Azatir, the guy who was supposed to fight Frivola, and he violated the protocol.
What's the protocol?
He violated the COVID protocols for the event, and they kicked him out of the UFC. They said he like climbed the window.
After he beat.
No, he didn't fight him. It was before the fight. They said that he had a person come and like climb, scale a balcony, come in, switch wristbands, switch clothes, climb back down the balcony, or like whatever, walk out the front door. I forget what the story was. And they then said, all right, you're suspended or you're kicked out of the UFC. And Dana White said he's giving him a second chance.
When was he supposed to fight Frivola?
A couple weeks ago. And then Frivola.
Oh, they switched him out with the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy lost his opponent for some reason, so they made them fight.
God, yeah, that was a tough bout.
Yeah. We always root for Frivola here at Menace and the Man.
Yeah.
I wonder when Frev Fest is going to come back with COVID. I wonder if there will be a Frev Fest this year. But I was going to say, too, this weekend's card is looking pretty good as well. I noticed that Randy Brown pulled out of a fight.
Any reason why?
Not that I'm seeing, but he was supposed to fight Alex Oliveira, the Brazilian cowboy.
Right.
That would have been an interesting fight. Both of those long, fucking lanky dudes.
Obviously on the main card, correct?
No, they were a prelim.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
And then Alex Hernandez.
Didn't Randy Brown have his own main event one time?
Did he? No.
I think he might have had one.
Let me see. No.
No?
Was him versus Luque? Did him versus Luque have the main event?
It might have been.
No, they had the main card, performance of the night. So yeah, no main event yet.
Have you ever heard of Alonzo? Sorry, I can't spell. Alonzo Menifield?
Yes.
This dude is humongous.
Yeah, he's fighting William Knight. So I think Alonzo Menafield might be from the Contender Series as well.
For sure, he is.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a big.
Who wins that fight?
I would say Menafield, but I wouldn't. But Knight's tough. Knight's like short and jacked. Menafield is like long and jacked. Menafield is definitely bigger. But Knight could wrestle fuck him.
So Randy Brown and Alex Oliveira are off.
That's off.
Then Alexander.
The main event was supposed to be Dominic Reyes versus Jiri Prokyachev, whatever the fuck his name is. And that fight got fucked up. So now the main event is Jairzinho Rosenstrike versus Citro Gaines. Citro Gaines, the dude who knocked out JDS recently.
Yes. Yeah, I got my money on Rosenstrike. Yeah, but last time he fought, did he win?
Rosenstrike, I think he lost and then came back. Did he come back? Yeah, he beat Junior Dos Santos. He got knocked out by Ngannou.
No, but he got knocked out by Ngannou?
Remember, Ngannou just threw like a 6.
Right. Yes, that's right. Because you were speaking like this dude. This guy throws weird angles. He just like kills people.
Jairzinho had like a "if I touch you, you're done" thing.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, but so did Francis Ngannou. And then that night, it was that fight was whoever's going to touch the other one first.
Yes. Francis just rushed him top. He just put all his eggs in that basket and went for it. And it hit.
This is how we do in Cameroon. And just fucking charged in.
All right, let's go over the main card.
We need to get that Cameroon guy on the show as well. We never heard back from your boy Randy. I was showing my one cousin your vlog from the UFC athlete retreat from like 2017.
Yeah.
And Randy was all up in that, and I was like, reminded me, this motherfucker is supposed to deliver us Francis Ngannou, and he has yet to. One day. So here we'll start. I don't know. You want to do the whole card, but you think Alonzo Menafield or William Knight? 9-2 versus 9-1.
I'm gonna go William Knight.
I'm gonna go Menafield. Alexis Davis versus Sabina Mazo.
I've never seen Sabina fight. Have I?
You might have.
The name sounds very familiar. And sometimes when they doll them up for their pictures, they don't look like anything like when they actually fight.
Yeah, who'd she fight? She fought someone.
Alexis Davis is just tough, right? I don't think she's not knocking anybody out. I don't think she's like a submission artist, right?
I think she's like a freestyle fighter.
Yeah. She's a grinder. She's
a grappler, I guess, but she's lost 3 in a row. All decisions. But
off of that, I'm gonna go Sabina.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sabina. Sabina's won 2 in a row 3 in a row in the UFC.
Wow.
Yeah, and her one loss
is there just not enough girls for them to put winners with winners and losers with losers? Like I don't.
Or they're like Sabina Mazo. We want to build you up. She's 23.
Or Alexis Davis, we want to get you out of there.
Yeah, but they also need Sabina Mazo to beat her, you know. So yeah, they're trying to get rid of her. I think I'm gonna go Sabina Mazo in that. Alex Oliveira is fighting Ramazan Kurmagomedov.
Oh, only Randy Brown's out.
Only Randy Brown's out. Yeah, they got Cowboy a new opponent. I'm gonna go with Ramazan Kamagomedov.
Oh, just a random Russian dude.
Yeah, I think Oliveira isn't the same Oliveira from a few years ago.
I'm gonna go. I mean, with the circumstances, I would think Oliveira, but those Russian dudes, I just think he's gonna get. Oliveira's probably gonna throw some crazy shit, miss, and then that's the fight. Like he's gonna get taken down and just.
Yeah, he just lost to a Russian dude not that long ago.
Oof.
So I'm gonna go with the Russian dude again.
Yeah, same.
And this guy, now that I'm looking at him, 185. He doesn't look like he's too physical, but often, split decision. All right, so he fought on the Contender Series. He fought a fight, like a super fight in the PFL. And I'm like,
Did he win on the Contender Series?
He did.
Okay.
Split decision though, so they didn't take him right after that. This is his first fight in the UFC. Short notice against.
Split decision against just a random American dude.
Yeah, Jordan Williams, I think.
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go Alex Oliveira.
I think I'm gonna go Ramazan by submission. Alex Hernandez versus Thiago Moises.
Alex Hernandez. What's happened since the Cowboy fight with him?
Alex Hernandez since
Because that's the fight for me that kind of put him on the map. You know.
2-1.
Was that 2-1 since Cowboy?
He lost to Cowboy.
Yeah, I know.
But he was a wise ass to Cowboy at like the press conferences and shit.
Right.
He beat Francisco Trinaldo. He lost to Drew Dober, and then he beat Chris Grutzmacher. And now Thiago Moises is no joke. Thiago Moises is the guy who submitted Michael Johnson with the heel hook or the leg lock.
Right.
Just beat at a controversial win over Bobby Green.
I'm gonna go Alexander Hernandez.
All right, I'll jump on that.
Close fight. I wouldn't bet on the fight, but
I'm gonna go Hernandez. Alex Caceres versus Kevin Groom.
Kevin Groom.
Kevin Groom is the guy who fought the guy who does the backflips and fucking made him look stupid. I'm pretty sure. Is that not him?
No, the guy that does the backflips is a welterweight.
No, then I'm thinking of someone else. No, remember he came in on like a day's notice and fought that guy. But this isn't him. So this guy's his first fight was a no contest in UFC versus Roosevelt Roberts. I don't know why it was changed to a no contest, but who's the guy I'm thinking of?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy who does the backflips again? I'll have to get back to that. But the guy who does the backflips, he got beat up by some fucking. I thought it was.
Yeah. No, he got beat up by. I forget.
Yeah, but you remember that happening, right?
Yes.
Forget the guy. But Alex Caceres.
What do you got in this one?
Caceres, I think.
I think Caceres too, just only because I know what room he's in.
Yeah, he's fucking good, Caceres.
What training room he's in?
Why? Where is he right now?
He's over there with Ben Henderson and them.
Oh, Arizona. Yeah, the MMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's only 32. I thought he was older than that.
No, I knew he was like around my age. Remember he had that big stint on the Ultimate Fighter? Like he came in the Bruce Lee outfit.
Yeah. So now
Me and him tried out for the same Ultimate Fighter, and he got on the original on that 155.
And you didn't get on.
No.
They came down to you or him, and they were like, "Let's go with him."
No, they told me I was too small. Well, obviously he's way bigger than me. So.
No, he's not.
I know that.
Angela Hill versus Ashley Yoder. There's a tough one for me.
I know it is for you.
I hope Ashley Yoder can get it to the ground, but Angela Hill's feisty. Angela Hill's tough.
This is the one of those I'm going to go with how it wins, who wins.
Okay.
So decision, Angela Hill. Submission, Yoder.
I could see this fight being a split decision for somebody.
Yoder is a scrappy, like she could be bloodied up and she just keeps going.
Both of these girls, very scrappy.
I know.
Ooh, Yoder looks good in her Tapology photo.
Well, you always go off of looks, so that's an easy one for you. Who's the most recent you had on the show?
What do you mean? I like Angela Hill too. I'm not mad at her. But yes, I would go Yoder in a bar. But then when Yoder shot me down, I would then go up to the other one. I'm going Yoder.
Well, Yoder was the last one we had on the show.
Yep. We're Ashley Yoder's favorite podcast, probably. Angela Hill's favorite podcast is probably her own or something. So, I'm going Ashley Yoder. Where are you going with that? You going Hill?
Oof. I told you if.
Oh, okay. So now this.
How the decision goes is who wins.
Pedro Munoz versus Jimmy Rivera. That's a good one.
That is a very good one. Jimmy needs this one to get back on track. So does Pedro. They both need this win.
Well, no. What's his name? Just beat Cody Stamen.
Who? Pedro?
Pedro. No. What's his name? Jimmy.
Jimmy?
And Pedro's coming off the loss to Frankie Edgar. Pedro needs this win. Pedro's lost 2 in a row. Aljamain and then Frankie Edgar.
Which are 2 fucking tough losses.
Yeah, a legend and a top 5 guy in any division, or the guy could be champion next, you know?
I'm going Jimmy Rivera.
I'm going to go Jimmy Rivera.
I've sparred with him. I know his pressure. And Pedro isn't one to like stick and move. He like hit you and like he'll hang out and fucking you want to bang? Let's bang.
I'm going Pedro Munoz.
Oof.
Yeah. I think Pedro. I just saw just in my head Pedro Munoz catch him. He's not going to finish Jimmy, but he's going to catch him, throw him off. That's a tough one actually. I could see that fight going a few different ways. Either they're going to
either way.
Yeah. They're definitely going to fucking bang it out and give each other some brain damage for 15 minutes.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's fight of the night right there, probably.
Yes.
If not, Hill and Yoder could be fight of the night too.
Oof.
Or any one of these fights. It's a pretty good card. Montana De La Rosa versus Myra Bueno Silva.
I can't say I know any of these.
Montana De La Rosa's cute. You'd pick her in a bar. Myra Bueno Silva, she doesn't look bad in the one photo, even though she's not done up. I have to look at her when she's done up, but I've seen them both fight. They're both pretty tough.
Okay.
I'm gonna go De La Rosa just on looks.
I'm gonna go Myra Bueno Silva off of like how I think her upbringing.
Yeah, 7-1 versus 11-6. But I think Bueno Silva, she has a shoot.
Which one's 11-6?
Montana De La Rosa.
Is 11-6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Silva all day.
Yeah. Might have been a bad pick on my part, but I make stupid decisions. It is what it is. And Nikita Krylov versus Magomed Ankalaev.
This one could also be a fight of the night.
Yeah, this dude Ankalaev. Is this the dude who knocked out the Hulk dude or got knocked out by the Hulk? This is the dude who knocked out the Hulk dude. Yeah, this guy's pretty good.
Which they fought, and then they ran it back, and then he was like, "No, this is how it goes."
This is how it would have went the first time, motherfucker. You got lucky.
Krylov
is one of those dudes though too. Like, let me see.
Right.
His losses.
This is the first Russian on Russian bout I've ever seen in the UFC.
No, they've done them.
I don't know.
I'll definitely put that out there, but they've done them. I can't think of one right now, but they've done them. But even Krylov, if he's keeping up with this habit, he's due for a loss. But even him.
What's his habit? Wins,
lose. And then, yeah, if you look at his record, he's got some names on his record.
Does Ankalaev train with Khabib?
I'm not sure. He is from Makachacha. No, it says he trains at Goritz, FT. I mean, I imagine they're all swimming in the same river. We've seen that picture of them all in the same bathtub.
Your audio's getting messed up.
Is it now?
All right, now you're good.
Oh, maybe I was covering my mic. I was saying we've seen all these Russian dudes like sleep in the same bed and be in the same bathroom and stuff. So same hot tub. Like you saw Aljamain and those guys from Serra's all like spoof that.
Mm-hmm.
They said they would train in Dagestan style.
I read this. I don't know what it is about Krylov. I want him to win.
Why?
I don't know. I think because I've seen him fight a couple times and he's like, he goes pretty hard.
He has like weird jiu-jitsu and like bad wrestling. Like he always like flops to his back and shit.
But I think
going for submissions and scrambling, but I think that's going to cost him in this fight.
He throws hard hands, no?
He does, but I think this other dude. So they're both. Oh no, what's Krylov's flag? Krylov's from somewhere else.
Yeah, he's like
Training
from that country.
Yeah,
like he's from that like continent, but not.
Yeah, so this might be like a Russian rivalry. We'd have to find out. But I'm going Ankalaev.
Yeah, same.
Main event: Jairzinho Rosenstrike versus Cyril Gain.
Rosenstrike.
Cyril Gain. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Cyril Gain.
Really?
Bro, he looked very. I thought him at 6-0. I didn't think he'd be as like seasoned as he was. He came to the UFC. He was only 3-0, or 2-0, and now he's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 4-0 in the UFC. I think this guy could be a contender in the future. He's 30. He has a kickboxing background. I know Jairzinho Rosenstrike as well has a crazy kickboxing background, but this fight's going to be a knockout. I think Cyril Gain might catch him.
No, I got it the other way.
You're going Jairzinho Rosenstrike?
Yeah.
Let's see some odds real quick. What's this one called? UFC Vegas 19.
Probably 20.
20. You are correct.
Thank you.
Were you tweeting?
I was tweeting on the last one. Yes.
Jairzinho is the underdog.
I mean, when you look at the picture, Gain's got a great chest, big traps.
Bro, he's almost 2-1, a 2.5 to 1 underdog. I'm seeing him right here at plus 210. Pedro Munoz, they got as an underdog as well. They got Ashley Yoder as a pretty big underdog against Angela Hill, plus 280.
Wow.
Yeah. Bro, and then even shit's. Is that next week? Yeah, next week, 2 weeks, is Aljamain.
What's it?
Versus Peter Yan.
There's a fight this weekend. That next weekend's off, and then UFC 259.
No, this weekend is only 28 days in February, so there's a fight this weekend, and there's a fight next weekend.
Oh, the 6th is
next week. Yeah, the
259.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
Snuck up on you. So the 27th will be this card, and then the 6th will be UFC 259. But yeah, we could wrap this up. We don't gotta wait for someone to come and join us. I'm sure as soon as we wrap up, we were gonna.
Yeah. Oh.
So, or maybe RBY is like, all right, you guys want to no-show me? I'm gonna no-show you guys tonight. How's that sound?
Oof. You no-showed him or you texted him?
Well, no, that one episode, like I said, we were having him in Algeria, and then we just didn't do it. We had personal reasons. But it was good seeing you, man. We'll do this again sometime.
All right, I'm into it.
But yeah, send Woodley. Even like start trolling. So we ran out of time. Tyron Woodley, Chris Weidman, Greg Gillespie all got bumped this week, so maybe next week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, real quick, while we're here, I keep seeing memes about like act more white, drink more, or act less white, drink Coke, or something like that, or
I don't know. I haven't been on my pop culture lately. What are we talking about?
really?
Yeah.
I've seen like one or two memes in the regard of like,
Act more white.
yeah, maybe you could um maybe give like a Google like what Coca-Cola did.
Coca-Cola made a meme.
No, not Coca-Cola. Like Coca-Cola did something with their employees about like acting less white or something like that. And now there's like memes about it.
All right, let me see. Oh, Coca-Cola staff told in online training seminar try to be less white. That's pretty funny.
I don't get it. What
I saw someone post it, and it's like obviously a touchy subject. Like, what if all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is a proud white-owned business? That's fucking racist, right?
Oh, and the meme was Coca-Cola act less white, and then it was like what was that movie where he's like, I'm rapping. I can rap about anything. Traffic.
No,
Lead to traffic.
Scary
What
movie.
movie is that?
Scary Movie 3.
No, that was not Scary Movie.
Scary Movie 3.
No, it wasn't.
What was it then?
It was the whole movie was a spoof on like being like a white gangster, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yes, Malibu's Most Wanted. That's the meme. That's one of them. I've seen a couple.
But yes, there's also a character like that in Scary Movie 3. And he's like, I can rap about anything. He's like, car, bar, mar. And he's like, does something like that. That's how my nephew raps. But,
That's how I rap too, dude.
yeah, he does like fat, rat, cat, hat. But it was good seeing you, man. We'll do this again sometime.
Likewise.
What are you going to do now? J.O. and go to bed?
No, I'm just gonna go sleep.
Bro, so here, I thought of a great prank that I'm going to do. And I don't know if people are going to steal it or whatever. You know what? I'll save it for another time. Hit them with a sent. I'll tell you it off air.
Oof. Well, see you later.
It's a good one. You'll like it.
That was nice.
Yeah.